Hello, good morning everyone. I am Professor Santosh Nandal. Today we will discuss a new topic, that is World Bank. Before discussing World Bank, there is a need to define World Bank. World Bank, what does it mean? The World Bank is an international financial institution that provides loans and grants to the governments of low and middle income countries for the purpose of pursuing capital projects. The World Bank is a collective name of the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development and International Development Association, two of five international organizations owned by the World Bank. Now we will discuss history of World Bank. It was established along the International Monetary Fund at the 1944 Bretton Woods Conference. After a slow start, its first loan was to France in 1947. In the 1970s, it focused on loans to developing countries who are members of World Bank, shifting away from the mission in the 1980s. For the last 30 years, it has included NGOs, non-government organizations, and environmental groups in its loan portfolio. Its loan strategy is influenced by the Millennium Development Goals as well as environmental and social safeguards. The president of the World Bank is traditionally an American. Now have a glance at World Bank. Formation 1944, July 1944, 78 years ago. Type International Finance Organizations. Headquarters Washington DC, United States. Membership 189 countries. IBRD, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. IDA, International Development Association, 174 members. Official languages used in World Bank, that is Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, Spanish. President Davis Malpass. Present organization World Bank Group. Now we will discuss the purpose of the World Bank. It wants to create an environment that is pro-investment. Also, it wants to improve the economic stability of reducing poverty. So, it is working towards alleviating poverty and achieving sustainable growth, increasing the opportunities for jobs and business in member nations which are underdeveloped. Through investment, it plans to promote the socio-economic status of the society. Also, it wants to ensure that the judicial and legal system are developed and individual rights are protected. Strengthening the government of its member society or member nations by promoting education, combating corruption, and to ensure that there are adequate training opportunities and research facilities. It wants to provide loans with low interest and interest free credit. So, what we can say in addition to that, the basic purpose of World Bank is to provide the loan to the member nations to safeguard their interest regarding their social development, economic development, and also enhancing the economic growth and development activities in the country, and check and balance on the activities which are indulged in the corruptive activities. Now we will discuss functions of the World Bank. It helps the war devastated countries by granting them to these countries loans for reconstruction. So, what we can say? We can say that the World Bank provides loans to those countries for the reconstruction which they have faced the loss during the war situation. Thus, they provide extensive experience, and the financial resources of the bank help the poor countries increase their economic growth by reducing poverty and better standard of living. So, World Bank also focuses on the social development of countries by reducing poverty and achieving the higher standard of living, or you can say that better standard of living for the people of that nation. Also, it helps the underdeveloped countries by granting development loans. So, loans are given for the development purposes also. Those countries, they want to enhance the development activities in their for their people. So, World Bank also provides loans to them. So, it also provides loans to various governments for irrigation, agriculture, water supply, health, education, etc. So, which are helping for the growth of the people or development of their people. So, the World Bank provides loan for that activities which can enhance the agriculture, we can enhance the infrastructure base in agriculture, and which can be helpful to enhance the facilities for increasing health facilities and for increasing educational facilities in that for the people of their country. It promotes foreign investments to the organizations by guaranteeing loans. So, not only granting, but the member country who want to take loan from the World Bank. So, World Bank also give the guarantee for that loan. Also, the World Bank provides economic, monetary and technical advice to member countries for any of their projects. So, besides all these facilities are provided by the World Bank, the World Bank also provides such kind of facility which can be held for upgradation of their technology or by any kind of help which can be in the form their economic or any monetary term. Thus, it encourages the development of industries in underdeveloped countries by introducing various economic growth. So, any member country, if they want to enhance the speed of their economic growth, to World Bank that also gives the loans to these countries. Now, we will discuss goals of World Bank. The most important goal of World Bank is eradication extreme poverty and hunger, achieve universal primary education, promote gender equality, reduce child mortality, Shishu Mrityu Dar, improve maternal health, health of mothers, combat HIV, AIDS, malaria and other diseases which are very dangerous for human. So, World Bank also provides the loan to achieve such kind of goals. Ensure environment sustainability. So, how the environment can be sustained, World Bank also provides loan for that purpose. Develop a global partnership for development. So, World Bank also making an provision how the partnership among the countries at the international level or at the global level that can be developed. So, World Bank also works in that direction. Now, we will discuss which are World Bank group. The World Bank is an extended family of the international organizations and the parent organization of the World Bank, the collective name given to the first two listed organizations. One is IBRD, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, and IDA, International Development Association. First one, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, IBRD, International Development Association, IDA, International Finance Corporations, IFC, Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, MIGA, International Center for Settlement Investment Disputes, ICSID. What is the work of International Bank for Reconstruction and Development? We will discuss that. IBRD is an international financial institution established in 1944 and headquartered in Washington, DC, United States. That is the lending arm of World Bank groups. The IBRD offers loans to middle income developing countries. The IBRD is the first 5 member institutions that compose the World Bank group. So, IBRD is a very important instrument of World Bank. Now, International Development Association. IDA is an international financial institution which offers concessional loans and grants to the World Bank, to the world's poorest developing countries. It was established in 1960s to complement the existing International Bank for Reconstruction and Development by lending to developing countries which suffer from the lowest gross national income. Together, the International Bank, the International Development Association and International Bank for Reconstruction and Development are collectively generally known as the World Bank, as they follow the same exclusive leadership and operate with the same staff. So, what we can say? We can say that IBRD, that was established first since the inception of World Bank, and after that in 1960s International Development Association was established, but both IBRD and IDA, they work together, and all these works which are mentioned, or all the purpose which is mentioned in the World Bank, IDA and IBRD, they both follow the same thing, same staff and same constitution or same leadership, that is in the World Bank. Now, we will discuss international finance corporations. IFC was established in 1956, is an international financial institution that offers investment, advisory and asset management services to increase private sector development in less developed countries. The IFSC is a member of the World Bank Group and is headquartered in Washington DC in the United States. So, the basic purpose of this IFSC was to increase the private investment in member countries also, or in the, you can say that the developing countries, where the role of private sector also very important. International Center for Settlement and Investment Disputes. ICSID is an international arbitration institution established in 1966 for legal disputes, resolutions and conciliations between the international investors and states. ICSID is a part of and funded by the World Bank Group, headquarters in Washington DC in the United States. So, what is the basic, in addition to that, what is the basic purpose of ICSID? Specifically, if there is any legal issue regarding the investment, regarding any problem that is between the countries, among the countries, any legal issue if it is emerging. So, ICSID that plays an important role that settles all the legal matters between or among the countries. Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency. It was established in 1988, is an international financial institution which offers political risk, insurance and credit enhancement guarantees. These guarantees help investors protect foreign direct investment against political and non-commercial risk in developing countries. So, the basic purpose of this MIGA, the basic purpose of this MEGA is to, because sometimes there is a uncertainty of political system, because any investor, if they are investing in any venture or the policies based by the is made by the present political system, if there is a political instability, so what will be happening? The investor may have such kind of fear, because if the government will change, maybe the policy will be changed and the investor may be suffered because of that. So, MIGA that provides such an guarantee to the investors specifically for foreign direct investment from the other countries in the parent country, so that they do not have such kind of fear if there is a political instability, or if there is a political situation arises, government falls, they may be in loss. So, such kind of insurance or assurance is given by World Bank to the foreign investors, so that they can freely make investment in any member countries. So, thank you very much for listening me patiently. Subscribe this channel, like, comment. You do feel any other addition that must be required to explain. So, please put your comment.